Hi everyone. In this video we're going to go over the truth table for the statement P and not Q or P. Awesome, so let's break it down here. So the big thing to notice is that the OR is the main connective here. This one chunk on the left or this one chunk on the right. So let's put this as the final result. Right, we're going to want to put this in this cell. Right, we're going to make sure we're building up to this. Oops, did I not copy it right? Apologies. Like that. Okay. So our variables, let's talk about it. P, Q, right? We have P's and Q's. So we need to also include a not Q because we see that here. So let's put that, not Q. Now we want to build up to this statement. We have P, we have Q, which means we're going to have not Q. But we need to have this entire thing right here. P and not Q. Let's copy that. Right? That's going to be the first part of this overall OR statement. So let's run it like we always do. The first four boxes here, four cells for each are pretty similar. True, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. Remember, in case you're not sure what I'm doing, these are the four ways this situation can happen. One where P is true and Q is true, one where they're both false, and then one where they're alternating like that. That's the way it always is for two variables. If you're not sure about that, watch my other videos where I go into that a bit more. Now let's fill in not Q. Q is true. That means not Q is false, because not Q is the opposite of Q. Q is false, which means not Q is true. And we go like this back and forth. This is true. Great. So we have not Q and we have P. So we have to compare them for this column. This is saying P and not Q. So you have to know your truth conditions. What is the truth condition for AND? The only time the AND statement is true is when both pieces are true. In this case, when P is true and not Q is true. Otherwise, it'll be false. So let's do it. My eyes are looking at this column and at this column. P and not Q. So true and false, since one of them is false, it is false. True and true, that's great, it means it's true. False and false, that's false. False and true is false. Great, so now we have pretty much all the pieces. We have this left side of the OR statement, which is going to be this column, and we have the P itself, which is all over here. So my eyes are looking at this column. Let's just highlight it really fast. Maybe like a yellow. And this column. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. Now we have an OR statement, which means you have to know your truth conditions for OR. OR statement is true as long as one of them, or both of them, right? One of them is true, the entire statement is true. In other words, the only time it's false is when both sides of the statement is false. Okay. So true or false, we have a true in there, which means it's true. True or true, okay, same thing, true. False or false, false. False or false, false. Great, this is it. So let's mark it like this. This means that this statement is actually pretty much the same as saying P. Isn't that interesting? Has the exact same truth conditions as P. So whatever P is, that's what the entire statement's going to be. Now there's a reason for that, but we can go into that at a different time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully it just gives you extra practice, more reps on doing this kind of stuff. Once you know the truth conditions for each connective individually, you just build out the table and apply one condition at a time, and it works. Awesome. Hopefully you learned something, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment or let me know. Thank you. Bye.